Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse. And the Trojans will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bobcats offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
First down, Bobcats.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Caught behind the line, it's Jackson. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Terry. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
First down, Bobcats.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Warren. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas State.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Trojans offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Line getting set on second down. Trying play action. Throwing right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. From the gun. Give on the inside. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Croman Hoke. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Looking to pass. It's Croman Hoke. A little bit of picked off. A turnover in their own end. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Bobcats. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
How about the play by the big defensive lineman? Not known for interceptions, usually getting after the quarterback, stopping the run. Had a chance to make an interception and then do something with it. Take it all the way back to the house. No, ladies and gentlemen, that was not in slow motion, but he got in the end zone, and that's all that matters.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They are up by 7 over Purdue. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lovett. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. The play-action fake. With the catch, it's Boyd. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Catch in the middle, it's Terry. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Second down coming up.
Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
At the 35. Third down coming up.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down in the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Snagged in the middle. It's Terry. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be fourth down.
Big yardage on the play. Now,
It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the...
Got it inside the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to pound their way in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. Trying to run it in. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. Are forced to settle for 3.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On target to the left. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Bobcats will snap it on first and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A strike downfield. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Hard running there. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Going Going to sling it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Lovett. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Timeout.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got his man. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They're working that left side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. To throw, it's Croman Hoke. Setting up the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Goes to the option. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Abraham. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And this one splits the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
And the Bobcats will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Trojans will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Dropping back, it's Croman Hoke. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the timing just a hair off. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Grab near the sticks, it's Boyd. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Trojans want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield, it's Boyd. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans are on the move. Pulls it in, it's Boyd. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Texas State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't preseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by a field goal over Penn State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the running back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds a little space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give from the gun. Got enough for the first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Bobcats want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down will open up the final period. Works the middle of the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Holds and fires complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bobcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Touchdown Bobcats. And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They marched 78 yards down the field, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hoke. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Boyd. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Rides to back and leaves it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves him needing a yard here on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field, but how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
To the air on 1st down. Oh, the sweet feet. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his runner.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, what a move to get room. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Bobcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Quarterback on the keeper. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Past the 50. He's inside the 40.
And how about this defense flipping the field, turning a negative situation into a positive, causing the fumble, scooping that puppy up. You look at the blocking out in front of the guy, you could tell, chewing up yardage, puts it all the way back down the field, gets a ton of yards back, and now puts an offense in a position to succeed.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final?
Lets it fly deep downfield. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And that is no good. And despite the missed field goal, the lead still at 16 points.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
It's complete to the left.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about...
He lobs one high down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Got his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Well, it's a nice interception. At this point of the game, up 2 possessions in a 2-minute situation, the offense is so predictable. You know they're going to throw the football. So everybody on defense, they're just trying to see the ball thrown and then breaking on it. Nice job coming away with that turnover.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.